I almost cut the mortise in this workbench leg in the wrong spot. Here's a tip that prevented me from doing that. Hi there and welcome to WB Fine Woodworking. I'm Don. Most of you probably noticed that the videos I do are based on what's going on in my shop. As some of you may remember, I've been working on a workbench. I had to put it aside for a while, but I'm back to it. And I was going to cut the mortises, or at least lay them out for the legs on my workbench. And so I was setting up for that, and I made a big mistake. But fortunately, I didn't cut the mortises in the wrong place. I just marked them in the wrong place. And what I'm going to share with you today is the tip that prevented me from messing up the legs on my workbench. Okay, this is the legs for my workbench. As you can see, I have the carpenter's triangle here in the center. These are the front legs and these are the back legs. What I did the other day, I was going to do the mortises for the rails for the end of the workbench, not the front and the back. And what I did the other day is I just pushed these aside and I marked this face and this face and this face and that one, and decided that was where I was going to cut my mortises. Wrong. What I should have done instead was I should have moved this one back. As you can see, I already have the X here that I used and put X here. Then I turned this over, put an X there, turn this one over and put an X there, and you can see there's where I've already marked out my mortises. So this is a mistake I made the other day, and it almost cost me some material, or at least putting the mortises in the wrong part of the leg. The tip I have for you is if you do a setup, whether it's marking something out like these mortises or a machine setup, don't do the cut right then. Wait. Take some time. Think about it. Do something else in the shop if you need to. Now, I know those of you that are trying to batch things out or trying to do production work, this tip doesn't work for you. But it works for those of you like me that are working out in your shop and you're not on a timeline or you don't have to rush things. You shouldn't rush anyway. Take some time. I set up the first time and I did that in the afternoon. I wasn't tired, so that's not why I made the mistake. I just did it in the afternoon. And I went in and slept on it. I actually waited till the next day. And sometime in the night, I thought, uh-oh, I marked those mortises in the wrong place. And so I came out the next day. Sure enough, I did. So I took care of all that, I sanded it off and put the mortises in the right place. I marked them out in the right place. So now my wood is ready to go and I can put the mortises in it. So again, take some time between marking something out or doing a machine setup. Make sure it's okay. It's also good to do because of safety. Sometimes I'll set something up on the table saw and I'll go, is that really going to be a safe cut? And I think about it before I do the cut. So that is a tip that I have for you. Don't rush things. Take your time. Think first. Spend some time thinking if you need to, and then make your cuts. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up down below and leave any comments or questions that you have. I greatly appreciate all of you who have subscribed to the channel, and thank you all very much for watching. There's 2 links over here for videos that you might not have watched, so you might want to watch those. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, you can just click on the logo that's over here behind me. Thank you all again.